Hey, I'm Clint from Princecraft RV, and today we're gonna do a good 10-ish minute tour of this really cool new MDC-USA trailer. This model is the XT19HRT Off-Grid Extreme. You're gonna wanna see it. 10-ish minute tour, let's go. Inside this XT19HRT from MDC-USA, let's just talk about the space a little bit. It is a 19-foot box. I'm 6'5" in my shoes. I have headroom. I will duck a little bit below this really cool air conditioner. No slide out in this guy, so wing space, but it is a nicely laid out design, and it looks nice too. Let's talk a little bit about the comfort of camping in this trailer. The master bedroom area, this is a queen size mattress, really nice. Great amount of storage up there. We'll talk specifically on storage here in a little bit. The dinette is a really nice L-shaped dinette, and it also can be turned into a full adult size extra sleeping space as well. I know that it is big enough for me to lay down on it comfortably. So there you go from a comfort standpoint. Now let's talk a little bit about this storage, because I'm surrounded by options and opportunities to get your stuff tucked away. You're going to notice that there are closets on either side of the bed, and there's a row of storage above, cubbies above, and there are cubbies to the side as well. Good, deep, divided storage on both sides. Now there isn't storage underneath the bed here, as you might think, because there's a massive pass-through storage on the outside for all of your outdoor gear. However, we do have some storage at the foot of the bed right here, good for shoes, and in that one you have some storage space, but also the inverter. In the dinette area, we have great storage right across the top, and while we're talking about that, you're going to notice that above the cabinetry, we have indirect lighting here above eye level, and also indirect lighting down below at foot level. So storage here and storage in the kitchen right here, but also we have incredible storage. Drawers are fantastic in the kitchen area. I just think that it keeps things making sense, whether it be hand towels or pots, pans, or utensils, you name it, helps it to make sense. These cabinets have really cool locking, twist lock pulls on them. A little bit of storage here under the sink, and then you have some gear down below. Let's go ahead and move to the storage in the bathroom, wrap up the storage section, and then we'll talk about the sink area and a few other things, all the gadgetry that goes into this, and then we'll also do an outside bit of tour. Let's go. I'm in the bathroom area. Again, lots of headroom in here for me, lots of wingspan. We have those same style cabinets up above the workspace. But while you're here, look at the workspace itself. Again, indirect lighting above, LED strip below, great countertop, feels wonderful, beautiful bowl for the sink, high faucet, and then I'm gonna go ahead and have a seat here. The space, the fit is just phenomenal. Great mirror, storage all the way from this countertop down in 4 drawers. We have a little bit of storage that you can get to here underneath the sink. A really large cubby right here by the toilet, but it has a little hidden compartment for storage right down below as well. That's most of the storage in the bathroom, but there's nice little things that they thought about. The sliding door above me is a towel rack. It can hold 3 racks. It has kind of a folding system. And then we have hooks right above the door over here. And now I'm going to step into the shower itself, because they have something for you storage-wise there. Let's look. Okay, here we are. This is another set of those rotating kind of swivelly towel holders that you can find right above the toilet area, but they're inside here as well, so you can hang stuff up. I have a nice shower head here. It's movable, nice tray. But over here, I have a nice rack. You can put a towel on it. You have a little shelf here for your knickknacks and whatnot, and another little tray here with another hanger. Above me, lighting, very nice, and a fan. That does it for this space, but it feels good. One-piece shower surround, easy to clean. Let's talk about something else. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit about the fantastic energy ecosystem they have running here. And I can show you a little bit here. I'll talk a bit there. Let's get started. In here is a little bit of the brains of the operation. Now, you're going to notice lots of switches because they have lots of control for the user over specific circuits running here. Your toilet and fridge, that's on one DC circuit. You saw those lights come on for the fridge and the freezer. This is a 6+ cubic foot refrigerator, a little bit more than 6. It's 12 volt, cools down efficiently and fast, really cool. But it also energizes the pump system for the toilet. DC outlets, if you need to make sure that those are separate, I mean, if you turn on DC, obviously that's your 12 volt outlets. It's like your phone chargers and stuff like that. You can either have them on or off. And here, water pump, water heater, and your furnace. Now the furnace is connected. It's a Truma furnace, and then we have a whole Truma suite of things. Truma furnace, Truma water heater, and then we have this Truma air conditioner. Now the air conditioner is a 13.5 BTU air conditioner, and the furnace is 11.5 K BTU furnace, and it's ducted. So you have ducts all the way through out of the cabin, so it's even heat all throughout, and it's a little bit quieter too. Really cool. Battery chargers, shut off switch. But what I want you to see in here is this RENOGY head unit, if you will, and it tells you all you need to know about how the energy is coming in through the solar panels. This unit standard has 1,225 watts of solar on the roof standard, and it's filling two 400 amp hour batteries. One is here, one is there underneath the dinette seating. So that's 800 amp hours of RENOGY batteries in there. It has a 3,000 watt pure sine wave RENOGY inverter. It has RENOGY MPPT solar controllers. It has a RENOGY DC to DC charger. All this stuff is standard, and it's all the RENOGY ecosystem. Really cool. You can see everything that's happening with that system right there. Lots to go on about, but I think it's really cool. Let's talk about this kitchen. Now here in the kitchen, again, 19-foot trailer, no slide out. They're going to have to give you what you need, but they did a good job with that because they have, I think you need, a really nice stovetop. 3 burners and an oven down below, and it's not the smallest oven in the world. It's pretty good size for a trailer situation. Vent hood, light above. I know that is a requested feature oftentimes. Look at the size and just how nice this sink is. It's a good sized sink. I would say it's probably in the 14 by 12, and you know, as far as dimensions, and then depth is probably 6 to 8 inches. Nice area here, drying stuff. Good feel to this countertop. Up above, you have controls for all the Truma gear on here. You have monitoring for your tanks. This trailer has 42 gallons of fresh water, 21 gallons of gray water, and then it has a cassette toilet system, which is perfect for off-grid style camping, a cassette system for the black water. Radio, CD, DVD player, and a microwave. And then if you look over here, we have a television so you can watch while you're in bed, or you can rotate around and watch that TV while you are in the dinette or even cooking. Let's talk about the outside. It can be really hard to try to keep these in the 10-ish minute time frame, but we're gonna try, and there's a lot to go on out here. Let's talk about what's behind these 2 bins. So this is a spectacular outdoor kitchen. So they lock it in with really positive latches and locks. I'm going to do my best to open this up for you to see pretty quickly. Really robust, all metal, easy to maintain, easy to clean. Again, another 3-burner stovetop. A lot of places would give you just 2, maybe even 1, but this is good to go. I want to bring this up, pull this, and there we go. What an incredible area. I'm going to extend one more thing for you. Look at this. More prep space. We do have some storage in the front. We do have a nice MDC branded bottle opener, but if you have all of your cooking supplies ready to go, you need something to cook. And on the outside here, this is set up with a pull-out tray, perfect for your 12 volt chest style cooler, and it pulls out on this system. It has power for your cooler in here, Anderson plugs or your standard 12 volt socket. Really fantastic. But wait, there's more, as they say. This entire outdoor space has a 14-foot electric awning, but they include on this trailer an annex room that encloses this outdoor space. It goes into this rail around the front and it comes all the way out. It has walls, 4 side walls, a draft skirt on this side. So this area can be enclosed beautifully. Annex room included. Also has a shower room for the outside shower. Hot and cold shower, outdoors, perfect and beautiful. Now let's look up there. You can make out some of the solar panels, 1,225 watts of solar, and they thought about how to make it as efficient as possible by making sure you have an air gap below it so it doesn't overheat. So here we go, coming on back. Off-road tires on 16-inch wheels. They have incredible hubs. Now, I'm gonna try and roll in B-roll because the suspension is fantastic. It's independent trailing arm suspension for each one of these wheels, and it is robust. So check out the B-roll, a prep table. This is a little entertainment space, so you can put your television, has power. And then I'm going to show you around on the other side where the cassette is located. We talk about how to do the cassette toilet and other things as we're coming around. Notice that it has a floodlight, backup camera, spare tire with the exact same wheel on it. And then over here, let's take a look. This is where you get to that cassette toilet cassette. It is such a simple system and is very common to see in off-road trailers worldwide. So you can just take this and dump it in a vault toilet or even a dump station for a standard RV park, and you're good to go. Works very well, and it doesn't draw water from those 42 gallons of fresh water in your fresh water tanks. No, it has behind this locked door, it has its own fill point. So there you go. This is an incredible water management system, if you will, and take a look at that. It's sealed because this outdoor shower is oftentimes the place that gets frozen most quickly in cold weather. So we have seals, it has access to be heated from the inside, lockable water ports, a really cool system. We do have a longer format video for this unit. You're gonna wanna see the whole thing because I go into it much deeper. Behind this door is the water heater. Now it's a really cool system from Truma. Again, there's a whole suite of Truma appliances on here. And I love this thing because it's so close to instant hot water. I can't say it's instant hot water, but it's really, really fast. Easy to understand, easy to maintain. And MDC goes one step further by making sure that you're protected from cold weather. Now, Truma makes a device that puts a heating element into your water heater to protect it from the cold, but it's something that you have to purchase separately unless you're getting your trailer from MDC-USA. Look at this. It's already here, ready to protect you from the cold. I love this because it works so well. You get hot water at any faucet, like I said, almost instantaneously. Easy to maintain. They've protected you from the cold. They've protected you from the cold. And let me show you the other side of this pass-through storage. Now, on the other side of this, that's where that refrigerator can go. But great pass-through storage, lights on both sides. But did you see how much gear was on that tray and now on this side? That's because this is that annex room I told you about. This is the shower room that goes on this side. It's all here for you. Again, thick doors, triple sealed to keep the elements outside, including sand and that fine dust when traveling. It's lockable. They want you to make sure that you have all the power you need, so not just the solar on the roof, but they have these Anderson plugs, let's see here, for more, not just a little bit more, but a lot more external solar power. Put those in the sunlight, plug them in here, and you're gonna have a lot of charging capacity built in with this unit. But let's see what's on the tongue of this trailer. We're at the front here, and you'll notice a floodlight to work by, should you be doing this in the dark. Now this bin, all metal, very easy to clean and all that. Now I'll come with these collapsing cotter pins on each one of these. I've got them removed, but inside, lots of storage, and it's all storage that is kind of thought out. This bin can be used for just general storage, but it has holders for 2 5-gallon jerry cans. Bring extra fresh water, bring extra fuel. This one is designed to hold your 2 20-pound or 5-gallon propane tanks, the same tanks that you use for a barbecue pit, but they're right here. I wouldn't lock this because you have to be able to reach in here to turn them off if you need to, but it's vented in the floor of this, so it has airflow. You'll notice they're held up by struts. This one, just storage. And I do want to call your attention to the fact that they have these really good seals on them as well. Coming down here, you'll see the 6-inch by 2-inch galvanized hot rolled steel tube frame. Now the frame is all this galvanized steel, really strong and fantastic. The cabin is all framed in welded aluminum. So it's light and strong. It is a neat combination they've put together. You have a handbrake here, but this trailer has 12-inch brakes on the wheels for whenever you're driving. This actually clenches them down when you're stationary. Water spigot, a Cruisemaster DO35 hitch. Now, it's not a standard ball hitch, but look at the range of motion you get when attached to your tow vehicle. I do have in other vehicles an explanation of how this works in demonstrations, but let me just suffice it to say it's one of, if not my favorite, 360-degree style hitches I've seen. Love it a lot. This bogey wheel swings up out of the way, but look how overbuilt it is for this weight of unit. And that brings me about to the end of this. However, I do want to talk about towing this. It has a really cool Tucson asymmetric sway control system. It's electronic, so it's not a mechanical sway control system. And what it does is, instead of pulsing the brakes on both sides of the trailer at the same time, it intelligently will use braking power to one side of the trailer or the other to mitigate that sway more quickly and under more control. And it's fantastic. I've pulled these trailers on quite a number of occasions, but it's even smarter than that, because you don't necessarily want the brakes trying to help you out when you're in an off-road situation, when you're maybe moving slower and you need those wheels to get up and over some bumps and whatnot. So the Tucson system, it can tell when you have left the smooth pavement and you've gone to a slower, more rugged environment, and then just monitors and says, I won't turn on until you're on smooth pavement again. Tucson's there for you. It'll kick back in, and now you're driving down the highway at your typical travel speed, and you're not likely to feel much of anything because the sway has been mitigated without you even having to think about it. But with a great suspension, independent suspension, electronic sway control, a DO35 360-degree hitch, these trailers pull really nice. The XT19HRT Off-Grid Extreme from MDC-USA. It's a really good trailer. Again, it's perfect for that off-grid adventuresome couple. Maybe you bring in a kid, maybe you have a visitor traveling with you. Really, really well built. Travels incredibly to incredible locations that many trailers should not be taken. It has all the power you might need with the RENOGY ecosystem. It has Truma on board, fantastic, rugged chassis, aluminum welded in the walls. There's so many things to go on about. We do have a longer review. I'm trying to keep this one short. So hard when it's such a cool trailer. So suffice it to say, it's been a pleasure to show you this trailer today. Check out our longer format. We'll try to get more details out to you on this trailer. I'm Clint. See you next time.